Welcome to River City Live, and here's my question. Does it feel like 12 o'clock or 11 o'clock? We turned the clocks back, and I'm not sure if I'm on time yet. How are you? Are you delayed by it or not?
I'm trying to do that math there.
Well, so fall back.
Okay, you're right. Yeah, I think I got plenty of rest this weekend, but I'm in the minority because a lot of people were out doing the many, many things there were to do, like going to the Sea and Sky Air Show. I know that we had the Blue Angels go over our house.
Oh, cool.
A couple of times, and it was really cool because it was like, it almost felt like it was shaking.
Yeah. I mean, there's so much going on.
In bed, but...
Yeah, so talk about that. So how are you feeling right now?
Meh.
Meh.
Yeah, just meh. But, you know, I'm telling myself I'm no longer contagious. You know how you justify that?
So we got this nice little text last night saying the 48-hour incubation period will be over tomorrow when I see you, so you're not contagious. And we're all like,
yeah, I'm just under the weather a little bit now. So anyway. But you guys were all out, pretty much everybody on the River City Live team. Porch Fest was one of the events that was happening this weekend, and our own Rance Adams was out there. Also, our good friend Mayor Woodard was there performing at Porch Fest.
Yeah, Rance, I was talking to him this morning. He had a great time, and Stuart was there. He said Rance did an amazing job, as we all know he would, as an MC. There's a lot of good musical acts there, great turnout, and they had beautiful weather. I didn't get to make it out. Unfortunately, I had a ton of soccer games, but that is on my to-do list when it comes around next year. But
it's
again,
Springfield.
such a fun event. Yeah.
Springfield, for those who are not familiar with Porch Fest. So, you know, all kinds of entertainment.
And I think right now, Cats Downstairs, again, another fan favorite out there performing. Right. So that was just one of the many things that were happening. Next on the list, the Go Local Market. We were talking about that all last week on the show. Brought to you by First Coast Magazine. Again, the whole idea was to bring all small businesses that are local and just create a marketplace. And there was a huge turnout with that. So it was the first one they ever did. Big success.
I have fear of missing out, FOMO in reverse, because it's already happened. I regret that I wasn't able to be at that one. And then there was the Epilepsy Chili Cook-Off. We had those nice folks on the show last week as well, talking about how they were out to raise some money for epilepsy awareness and also to find cures. And all these nice people were out in Mandarin enjoying the gorgeous weather and some delicious chili, I'm sure.
Yeah, so again, another great event for a good cause. Now, one of the things that we were talking about over the weekend, at least my neighbors and I and my family, and I'm sure everybody in Jacksonville, it's kind of a big debate. And it has to go with Jumbo Shrimp. That's
I love
right.
it.
Are you a fan of that?
I love the name Jumbo Shrimp for our baseball team. Now, I have never been a huge baseball fan,
right?
But I totally want the merch that goes along with the Jumbo Shrimp. And if you're just coming back from a secluded getaway, the Jacksonville Suns changed their name officially to the Jumbo Shrimp.
Yeah, so Rance and I, we decided to hit the streets. Last week, you know, Trump he had his big rally and Obama was rallying for Hillary. So we thought that'd be a great place to poll and weigh in on Jacksonville to see what they thought about the name.
That's what you asked?
That's what we asked. Well, what else would you ask there?
Gee, I don't know.
All right, so let's take a look.
The biggest debate right now in Jacksonville?
Jumbo Shrimp.
All about Jumbo Shrimp. So is that a good name for the baseball team?
Fricassee shrimp, fried gumbo.
All right, so let's ask the people of Jacksonville what they think.
Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp, awesome name, or?
Terrible. Terrible. Nah, no way.
Horrific.
The emasculation of men in America. Jumbo Shrimp, are you serious?
They're gonna name the mascot? They're gonna name the mascot Hush Puppy.
Shrimp are for fishing. Or eating.
Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp just changed their name. What do we think about that?
Woo.
Only if they serve them.
Terrible. I signed the petition.
There's a petition out.
There is a petition on Facebook to get it changed, yes.
All right.
Get on there and sign it, people. We got to get rid of it.
I'm not. I mean, we're the Jacksonville Suns, and you know, the jingle was awesome. Baseball's never been hotter than the Jacksonville Suns, and I don't know what they're going to replace it with. Baseball's never been more oxymoronic than the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp. It's not as catchy.
Fantastic.
Oh, you like it?
Yeah. Great.
Why?
I love shrimp anyway.
Thanks, man.
Why is that bad?
No, they're at the bottom of the food chain. They're wimpy.
But this is a jumbo shrimp. Did you see the logo? It's like flexing.
Saw it. Yeah. Shaped like a J. Jumbo shrimp. but when I say, hey, shrimp, that's wimpy.
It's comical. It feels like a joke. It's comical. But as a designer, I think the logo and the branding is great.
No, it's going to take a little getting used to.
Yeah, that's a little bit of a wimpy name. Yeah.
Batter it up.
Batter it up.
Batter them up.
I like that. Batter up. Get it? I mean, it's great.
Yeah, no, I like it too. The
I'm okay
logo,
with it.
I think, is amazing. And we were saying too, we want to get some hats. You know, I'm a fan of the Suns, obviously, so this is just as good. It's maybe a little bit more creative.
Would you rather have a team that wins with a great name? Well, yes. Or, I mean, with a questionable name, or a team that's not winning. Okay, anyway, let's move along, shall we, before I dig it any deeper?
All right, so do you worry? Because if you are a worrier, then now there's something else that you should really worry about. And it turns out worriers are more inclined to have heart disease.
Now that
Wah, wah.
worries me.
And that worries you?
It
Yeah, so
does.
basically there was a study that happened, and worriers, they worry about their health, among other things. But when you worry about your health, it causes you to have more stress, which means you could get sick, and heart disease came up. Now, there was a positive about this in the study, believe it or not. When you worry all the time about health, what happens? You go to the doctor. So they're more inclined to actually find something about you that maybe you wouldn't have discovered without. But worrying.
Is that a good thing? I don't know.
I don't know if it is or not. But yeah, worrying I don't think is a good thing.
So we're asking you, we went on Facebook and we took a poll and we have some numbers and it looks like about 15% of you are just chill. You're not worried about anything.
Now
You're
I
fine.
think, don't you think that's kind of where I fall? I'm pretty much
You're
like
totally
an
like that,
Not,
yes.
not a worrier. And then 38% occasionally, you know, occasionally. Regularly, 31%.
Regularly.
And 15% all the time. In fact, you worry about worrying too much.
Now I worry about it. Didn't worry about it before. Thanks a whole lot. But you know what? It is funny like that. You know, you can worry and worry and worry about something, and the minute you find something else to worry about, you forget
That's true.
about the last thing. So really, if you are worried about something, just ask somebody else if you could take over their worries.
Yeah, well, now, because I'm not a worrier, but now I'm thinking because I'm not worrying about it, should I start to worry about the fact that I'm not a worrier?
You know, this could.
Circle of life here.
This could potentially go on and on and on. How would you feel about talking burritos instead of worry?
I like it.
On a scale of 1 to 10, I think burritos are way more pleasant. So let's do that. Rance likes to get out and try new things. He's not shy about sampling things. And sometimes it's more a combination of things that are strange than the items themselves. So if you want to see some strange combinations of food that are better than you might expect, check out Rance's latest endeavor.
I thought it would be good for Jacksonville for people to try something new.
And that thing that would be good for Jacksonville? Burritos. Sushi burritos. Oh, you weren't prepared to hear that combination? David says that reaction is pretty universal, with comments like,
Oh, interesting, I guess. Because I guess sushi and burrito are two of the most popular food. And if you combine them together, then I can only assume it's going to be amazing.
Let's start from the beginning. This isn't just something David threw together.
Restaurant in Mandarin for 3 years already.
And thanks to David, the concept of sushi burritos is now bi-coastal. At least it's Jacksonvillian.
I'm not the original one who created it. It's been on West Coast for a couple of years already. And I just bring the same concept and try to do a better variety for Jacksonville.
Variety is the spice of life, obviously.
Good, people love it.
While the sushi burrito is kind of the same as sushi, maybe I'm reaching. The dining experience is the main difference between enjoying classic sushi and the sushi burrito.
Burrito is more fast casual, you make your own, versus a sushi, like a sit-down restaurant, more into high, like fine dining and better atmosphere and just different atmosphere, I guess.
But while the dining experience is different, the name Kazu makes David's sushi restaurant and the burrito shop the same.
Compared to other sushi restaurants in town, only thing we do the most is qualities. That's what we're proud for. That's what we're known for. Kazu is stand for quality. Everybody knows in Jacksonville we offer the best quality in town. So when they come here, we try to offer them the best we can.
which means the fish is as fresh as can be and the veggies locally sourced and high quality.
We have fresh shipments about at least 3-4 times a week. We prep every single day for veggies and fish in the day and at night. We call farmers market. I go there about 2 or 3 times a week and try to use everything fresh and organic if we can.
Since you can't make a sushi burrito with a flour tortilla, automation adds another quirk to the sushi burrito experience, offering consistency.
A sushi machine? I mean, sushi machine is just easier, save labor, and try to make everything consistency. Because, you know, if you have human being making sushis, everybody is different. So sometimes you get not enough, sometimes you get too much rice. So in order to have a sushi machine and everything is equal every single time, regardless who's making it.
David and I agree that this match is made in culinary heaven.
I like sushi and I like burritos, so that's great.
This is the dynamite?
Yes.
Hit dynamite! All right, Spectrum. Reminds me of a cartoon I used to watch when I was young. See some salmon, some avocado. Get out and run. Go. I'm not sharing. So buttery. I'm Rance Adams for River City Live.
All right, Rance filmed that a couple days ago. The rumor is he's still there eating. He hasn't left there yet.
I'm watching this thinking, Rance, you may as well hang it up. You will never do a better story than the one you just did.
Looked amazing. There's a rice machine. A rice machine.
That is the craziest thing. How is it that this place existed and we didn't know about it? That's amazing. Anyway, do you want more information on that? Go to rivercitylivetv.com, click on the As Seen on RCL tab. You'll certainly want to share that one on your social media site, right? We'll be back with more River City Live.